Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So, Mr. Mooring, if you're confirmed as Inspector General, you would be the Pentagon's top cop on the beat for waste, fraud, and abuse of power. Government should work for the people. That's something I think all of us should agree on. But President Trump has purged IGs, including your predecessor. So it is extra important for us to understand whether or not you're going to be an independent watchdog. And one piece of that is holding big defense contractors accountable. Now, in 2024, the DoD Inspector General reported that Boeing charged the Air Force unreasonable prices under the C-17 contract. An example, a soap dispenser cost 80 times more in the charge to DoD than was commercially available. But we don't know the actual dollar amount. Was that $80 or was that $8,000? Because the Air Force, we don't know how much they charge because the IG redacted the actual dollar figures. This kind of lack of transparency from the IG helps contractors hide how much they are price gouging the military, and it makes it harder for all of us to do our job on accountability. So, Mr. Mooring, if you are confirmed, I'm just following up here on Senator Scott's question, but with specificity. If you are confirmed, will you commit to being transparent with the American people about how much these companies are overcharging DoD?
Senator Warren, it's a mystery to me how an $80 soap dispenser you can buy at Target, Boeing sells to the department at $1,500.
Yeah, but I want to know that you are going to report the actual numbers and not black them out. Because you give us more ability to do oversight here. Can I get your commitment on that?
You can, and I will be as transparent as the law allows.
Okay, well, the law lets you put those numbers in there. There's no secrets in those numbers. So good, I'm going to hold you to that. Based on its investigation, the IG recommended requiring contractors to fess up to DoD when they're hiking prices. And so this week, I introduced a bipartisan bill, the Transparency in Government Pricing Act, with Senators Ernst, Slotkin, and Grassley to do just that, and I hope we're going to be able to get this bill signed into law. The IG has to be independent from contractors and from DoD leadership. At the bipartisan request of Chairman Wicker and Ranking Member Reed, the IG is investigating whether Secretary Hegseth improperly disclosed classified information on Signal. Under law, the IG must report to the head of the agency cases of, quote, particularly serious or flagrant problems, abuses, or deficiencies, close quote, and then the agency head must report it to Congress within 7 days. You may be familiar, this is called the 7-day letter, and it's been used in both Republican and Democratic administrations. Mr. Mooring, if confirmed, will you commit to issuing a 7-day letter if you believe the Signalgate investigation or any other work being conducted by your office is being improperly interfered with?
The short answer to your question, Senator, is yes. The 7-day letter I've read in the Inspector General Act is one of the tools in the toolboxes available, the authorities Congress gave to the Inspector General to provide informed.
I appreciate that. You had me, yes.
Okay.
The DoD Inspector General must act independently, and that's what we're counting on here. So let me get in one more quick question. Earlier this year, Secretary Hegseth's office reportedly implemented a new policy requiring DoD officials to sign non-disclosure agreements before they can work on projects. These kind of agreements can have a chilling effect, which is why federal agencies are prohibited from implementing NDAs without including an anti-gag provision to protect whistleblowers. This language informs the employee that they still have the right and obligation to report abuses to Congress and to your office. Mr. Mooring, if you are confirmed and your office learns that these NDAs violate the law, will you make those findings public as soon as possible and report to us about them?
The short answer, Senator, is yes. I can elaborate if you'd like.
I think the chairman will take yes for an answer here, and we can close up.
Absolutely. And of course, witnesses can supplement their answers on the record.